How you doing, YouTube family? What it do, what it do? Today is Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. It's your man, Big D, and I'm back with another one. Before I speak on this next topic, I want to thank all of you that continue to rock out with my son's channel, Illuminated D. For those of you that have subscribed to the channel, liked and shared the channel, my son and I very much appreciate you. Thank you. Well, family, as you know, there is another hurricane headed directly for, you guessed it, Tampa, FLA. Guess where your man Big D at? Tampa, FLA. So it's crazy because, as you can hear, I live out in the country, so you can kind of hear that there's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. I mean, you hear the cars passing by, you hear the birds chirping, but it is absolutely quiet. And that's concerning for me, because we all know of the old saying, the quiet or the calm before the storm. So, as far as for us, it's down here in Tampa. We just obviously, those of us that are in the flood areas, we obviously we've evacuated and sought shelter. Those of us that are not in flood areas, like myself, we're just gonna hunker down and just ride it out, at the crib, the house, whatever you want to term it. But yeah, this is very concerning because, not only do we not, I know if things go left, as they probably will, because if it can happen, it will happen, and hell, I say it all the time, if I ain't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. So things are going to go south. And you know who's not going to be there to help us? Think about it. If you said FEMA, you guessed it right. You win 50 points. So not only is FEMA not going to be able to help us, I just don't see what this administration is going to do to help us, period. So all we can do is just ride it out, enjoy this calm before all hell breaks loose in another 24 to 48 hours, because it's coming. And it's kind of weird because people say there's no such thing as global warming and all of that is just BS. But you do have those other conspiracy theories that believe that the government has had the ability to control the weather for years. That's like old technology. And hey, listen, I do a lot of reading and research. So, like I said, there are those of us that I'm not gonna say us, because me personally, I think anything is possible. So from the research I have done, those people that, wrote the research up and what have you, they believe that, weather control is like old technology. There are those of us, and this applies to me, that the government has technology that's 100 years beyond what we have now, but obviously they're not going to share it with us, because we're just the regular people. We're not the elites. They're not gonna give us this. They say they got infinite amount of power, the size of a cell phone. You could power a whole freaking city. But are they gonna? If that is the case, is the government gonna share that free tech with us? No, obviously they're not. But as far as back to the storms and them having the ability to create disasters, especially when it applies to the weather, hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, ice storms. It just seems like that it may be possible, because here's the thing. The pattern that these hurricanes, typically the pattern that a hurricane it typically forms in the tropics. But that's not the case as of late. We got hurricanes forming out there in the Gulf. Now, I don't know all the exact science behind, what it takes to, the perfect things that you need or the elements that must be involved to, create a hurricane. But I'm up under the impression that we shouldn't be having a whole lot of hurricanes being created in the Gulf. So if you think about that, then it makes you wonder, yeah, they probably do got something that can control the weather. And if that's the case, why is that? Why create these disasters where millions of lives and property are lost? Why is that? Well, I think it could be money. I think that it could also be that, to the powers that be, maybe, the planet is just a little overpopulated and we as human beings are burning through resources. And at the rate that we're going, hell, my grandkids, our great grandkids, probably, it probably ain't gonna be the world as we know it now. It probably not gonna exist. So, since the beginning of time, man has always wanted more monies, more gold, more platinum, more diamonds, more rubies, more. And if this hunger for more money isn't quenched, that if that hunger thirst isn't quenched, they're just gonna keep going at it, doing whatever it takes to burn through resources, drill for more oil, just killing the poor earth. So since the beginning of time, man has always been greedy. So if there is such a thing as the ability to create storms or control storms, I guarantee you it's happening and the people are dying. It's all about some money. Somebody stands to make some money out of this whole situation, because think about it. So you got certain parts up like up in the Carolinas. People want to, okay, FEMA don't want to help out. Okay, that's fine. People, neighbors, just regular civilians like you and I are trying to go up and help these people out. And FEMA won't even let them in to help them out. So it's like they want the mayhem. They want the hysteria. They want all of that. So, fam, I tell you, we are in some terrible times and I don't know what to make of it. But as you can hear as of right now, it's quiet, mad quiet. And let me tell you something. It's so quiet that it's kind of making me feel a little on edge. Yeah, we've had some hurricanes down here and we've felt the effects of hurricanes, and I didn't have any problems. We all survived, my family, what have you. But it's just, my thing is this isn't sustainable. How can we keep getting beat down with these hurricanes before something gives? So, family, wherever you at, I hope you're being safe. And Vicky reporting from the FLA, keeping y'all updated on this storm that's about to come through and change some folks' lives. I guarantee you that. So at this point, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.